nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, why don't we begin with our global award winners from LEGO, the Inventioneers. So come on up, kids. Before the meeting started, Mr. Robinson was commenting that those are certainly energy-saving shirts. They're extremely bright.
I'm Emily.
I'm Nick.
I'm Andrew.
I'm TJ. Or Tristan.
I'm Sarah. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate. I'm Sammy.
Well, good evening and welcome.
First of all, we'd like to thank the school board for allowing us to speak tonight. As you already mentioned, we're the Inventioneers, and we're our first LEGO League team, obviously from Londonderry, New Hampshire. And for First LEGO League, there are two main parts. There's the engineering portion, and that's for we build and program robots out of Legos. And then there's more of the science portion, which is known as the research presentation. For research, you always research a different theme based on that year's theme. This year it was power puzzle, meeting the global demand, and we focused on alternate energies, renewable energy sources, and also energy conservation. For our project this year, our team decided to do an energy audit at the Londonderry Central Fire Station.
The way LEGO League works is first, after you enter or register your team, the challenge comes out usually in early September, and then you're given, in New Hampshire, we're given a few months, and then you enter and compete in what you call a local tournament, which are qualifying tournaments which are held around the state to qualify you for the New Hampshire state tournament. And then the winners of or top awards of the local tournament, they qualify for the state tournament. And then the absolute winner, or the person who wins the Champions Award, which is the overall award, they're qualified for the international competition, or the World Festival, which is down in Atlanta, Georgia. And New Hampshire only qualifies one team, so it was really a great privilege for us, since we're two-time state champions, to go down to Atlanta. I know that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
During the year, our team made a curriculum to teach kids about energy. It includes the book we wrote called An Energyland Adventure, and the game we made called Power Puzzle. Right now, it's being used at Londonderry South School to teach the second graders. Our team also made an energy expo, which is like, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, an in-school field trip to teach kids about energy. We had different booths about different kinds of energy. We had a booth teaching kids about light bulbs, a booth about solar, wind, and some others.
And now we're open for any questions you may have.
Great. Thanks. Absolutely. John.
I had the fortune of interviewing a couple of champions last year during the WLLO broadcaster Build Home Day. I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about what the project you were working on last year was, because that was pretty darn impressive too.
Last year, our invention, or the science portion that Sarah said, you have to either create a improvement to an existing technology that is already in the field that First LEGO League of Science in the beginning of the season, or a completely new technology within that field. So last year what we did is, the theme was nanotechnology, and so what we did was we had nanofilter, which was our part that was our nanotechnology part of our invention. And then it's called track etch, which is this new type of nanoparticle or filter. It filters out nanoparticles. And what we did was we improved it because this is different from other nanofilters because other ones, they sort of act as sponges and absorb the contaminants that it's filtering out. But this new type, track etch, acts like a sieve. And so it can just be wiped off to get rid of all the debris. And then, so what we did is we made a device that can do that without any other power source, and includes a siphon, and it was we thought it was very unique.
That's
So
great.
you basically figured out a way to clean water without a power source.
Yes.
And that's all.
And the other thing that
something
we
like
did
that.
with our invention is last year we put a provisional patent on it, which gave it patent pending status for a full year. Also on our safer water filtration system, as we call it, we are working with, what was the name of the World Vision, on getting it out to the people in Africa who really need it, because currently about 1.2 billion people around the world do not have access to safe drinking water. That's 3 times the amount of people who live in the United States. Oh, I mean 4.
Steve, you got anything? Any other questions from the board?
Yeah, I've got one more.
Yep.
Your coaches won awards in Atlanta? Yes. As well. Would you introduce them?
Come on, these children have done a fantastic job.
This is Mrs. Heimlich, and this is Mrs. Everts, and they're very nice coaches, and they help. And they help us a lot, and we couldn't have gone to Atlanta without them.
One thing is worth noting is Mrs. Everts at one time was the program director for Heron Cablevision, was it?
Well, well, you guys make us all very proud. You should be real proud of yourselves, too. You guys did a terrific job. Outstanding. So, if there's nothing else, congratulations. I'm sorry, I should have given you the opportunity before we started clapping.
I do want to make a couple comments.
Please.
The team all laughed because, as coaches, we really like to stay in the background. It's really all about them, and they're a tremendous group of children to work with. And one of the neat things, apart from us winning Coaches Award in Atlanta, which we were not expecting, but this group was really recognized for their work in the community, and that the Innovative Solutions Award, that's a category of awards that really, it really only goes to kids who are making a difference. And this is a group of kids who are making a difference, and they'll continue to make a difference here in Londonderry and around the state. So I want to just say how proud we are of them.
This year, actually, there was another really cool project where we were actually were able to get on the town's energy committee.
Well, one of the things we're doing with our town in the town energy committee that was just started very recently, we're gonna do an audit of the town's senior center.
Really?
Very nice. Oh, good for you.
How did that project get chosen?
Well, Mrs. O'Connor had she's the assistant town manager, and she came to sort of help the committee get started. And so one of the she eventually were going to audit all the town buildings, but right now what they're doing is she would like to start with a senior center since it's one of the older buildings in town.
Yeah. Opportunity-rich environment.
Yep, that's absolutely true. Well, again, guys, you did great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Anybody else feel inadequate?
Should have had him
Oh,
come on
there he
cookie
comes.
night.
Oh, yeah, they could always come back on cookie night.
Yeah, challenge him to make a solar oven.
they'd come up with it.